Hi everyone, welcome back to the Excelsior Stadium. SWPL 1 football's back at the Excelsior Stadium. Glasgow City, the champions, back at home against Hamilton Accies, who are looking to scrap for every point they can in a relegation battle. Both sides with 0-0 draws in their recent games. Hopefully we'll get some goals here today. Let's look at the sides. Well, City played midweek against Stirling, and the Stirling outfit got themselves a creditable point. But 6 changes rung for Scott Booth as a whole host of regular players start once again after youth was used in midweek. Well, Murray will looking to continue with the goals she got in the first half of the season. Hayley Lauder will be looking to do so as well, but she's playing at left back today with no Nicola Docherty, who's still out injured. Joanne Payton is part of the City lineup. She was with Hamilton for the first part of the season and scored against City here in this fixture in May. For Hamilton Accies, well, 1-1 all campaign, but they're just keeping Aberdeen at arm's length. 2 scorers with 4 goals apiece. Laurie Gardner with 4, all of them coming in the league. Mary Lyle has got 4 in all competitions, including a goal against City at the SWPL Stadium back in April. It's a side that are desperate and needing some more goals with just 10 in all competitions, but they may well be buoyed by the performance they had against City in May, where they were 5-6 minutes away from a potential amazing victory. The referee is Rebecca Jameson. We're ready to go then for Glasgow City's first home game of the second part of the season. They're back in their traditional orange colours as well. Second quick corner then for City. Dummy with McCabe leaving it for Jolove to try and strike. Spirals for Katie McCabe, who keeps on going here. Lauren McMurtry deflected, and then Lauren McMurtry will claim it, and 3 minutes on the clock, and that banishes some midweek demons. She scored against Hamilton at the SWPL Stadium in April. And this one with a big deflection on its way in, but the opening goal, and a quick start for City here at Excelsior. Love leaves it for Crichton. Ross just about keeping hold of it. City, but captain losing out in the way on the chases. McClintock. Crichton having to get back. McClintock not really got any support coming. Lyle was to the centre, but a lot of orange bodies back. Here's Murray from Ross's ball. Payton on the overlap. Grant to McCabe in the box. Cleared by Lindsay. Some safety. Back it goes. Ingalls will get it away this time. Only to Leanne Ross, opposition captain. In towards Murray, but the flag goes up. It's going to go in. It's not going to count. Referee has noticed eventually. It was reasonably close. The flag was up very quickly, and you were able to deduce whether it was just off there, but no, Murray flagged out the goal there. Good turn from Leanne Crichton. Murray, wonderful control. Audacious attempt, but always going by. Fleming knew where it was going. Well, Murray having a crack in the 14th minute. So more conventional looking routine this time for the captain. Towards Crichton, who glances it. McMurtry's there for another one. Goodness me. What a first half hour for Lauren McMurtry. Again, completely unmarked at the back post. This time no deflection. A sweet straight hit into the goal, and she has a second. Half an hour gone. Extraordinary. That's one way to triple your goal tally in one afternoon. All 3 goals this season now coming from the games against Hamilton for Lauren McMurtry. Ross. Look at the space has just opened up here for Hayley Lauder. Clearance only comes back to her. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Payton is there. Side to play it across and be unselfish. Here's McCabe now. Crichton And the save just away from Grant's path. And a barrage of pressure coming in now. And such a big series of chances there. Lauder in the middle of that, cashing the crossbar. But for the moment it remains at 2-0. Crichton once more for Grant. Hamilton packing that midfield now, maybe just trying to steal it, and they did through Ingles. Ingles away by Crichton. Ingles is going on a solo run here now, taking on fellow opponent captain and Ross. Ross had to skip it away in the end. It was some run. Lyle was there in support, but captain was on a solo mission. The last probably chance, I would say, into stoppage time. Clintock to deliver. Away by Ross. And that is the end of the first period, and a couple of goals for Laura McMurtry. Similar goals as well from corners. First one was a deflected effort that went in, was at the back post. Similar story for the second, a clean effort throw at goal. A healthy enough lead at the break. It is Glasgow City 2, Hamilton 0. Grant and Love Lauder, wonderful link-up play. And McCabe! But the flag goes up against Katie McCabe, and we thought that was her first Glasgow City goal on loan, of course, from Arsenal. A lot of protest. McCabe nearly down there. Payton trying to keep hold of it. Here is McCabe. Slips through here for Murray. McCabe, the old Irish partnership, linking up again, but the save comes in from Fleming. 1-2, 1-2, and almost number 3 in the scoreboard. Wonderful play from both. That leads to another corner. Well stopped by the keeper. Keenan just stretching with his love. Payton will continue though here. Murray couldn't get there. Only partially cleared by McLeod. Grant. Charges coming in. Payton wins it back. Lovely turn. She felt she was. Yeah, the only one thing Leon Ross is doing is picking up the ball to take. Order is there, but surely it will be the captain. On their mark, just overthrow from Leon Ross, frustrated by that. So heading into the 65th minute here for Ross. Another bit of pinball, here's Crichton. Haley Lauder, another deflection from Quinn to try and get it away. And then further cleared in the end. As far as Keenan. The pass was half cut out by McLeod, but McCabe is fouled. Trying to win it back. And another dangerous free kick, as I think Scott Booth will now ring the changes. And there's a lot of confusion going on here because it looked like the foul was well outside the, certainly on the outside of the box. But a penalty's been given in the end. And a lot of confrontation going on here with the Hamilton players to Rebecca Jameson. And a real bizarre decision here, but Leon Ross has got a penalty anyway, and she scores it in the corner for goal 240 for Glasgow City. All sorts of confusion and bemusement. I think even Scott Wooth is a bit baffled by that. Everyone's baffled, but Leon Ross will take the goal, and it's 3-0 in the most bizarre of fashions. Scramble, Payton taken out in the air with Shane. Foley trying to carry on. No free kick coming, no maybe advantage of the ball forward, but I don't think there's much of that either. But Murray continues. Foley. Megan Foley, was she taken out in the box? Certainly came together with Conley. Certainly a question being asked by City head coach Scott Booth. McCarthy cross for Ross. Switch out there for Lauder. Here's Megan Foley, still looking for her first Glasgow City goal. She's been threatening to do so all season. I'm sure it'll come for her before the end of the campaign, but in a good pocket of space. Just couldn't quite get the header on target. I think this would be last play for Leon Ross. Quick one in for Lauder. That is game over. And strange old game in the end, but Glasgow City dominant. Hamilton always a threat throw on the break. But 2 goals in that first period for Lauren McMurtry. The first one deflected inside 4 minutes, the second one after the half-hour mark. Both from phases of play which a ball was swung in and she was left and marked at the back post to score both times. Second half, City, it was pretty much all them, but a strange penalty was given to Leanne Ross, which looked certainly like a foul was outside the box, but she took it and scored her 240th goal anyhow. And after the draw in midweek against Stirling, Glasgow City back to winning ways ahead of the big clash against Hibs here at Excelsior in midweek. A free scoring Hibs at the moment, certainly as we speak, against Celtic in their Scottish Cup tie. So winners here, Glasgow City, Hamilton, have still got their battles for relegation to continue with in the second half of the season. We'll be back for the game against Hibs in midweek. Do join us then. But full time score here, Glasgow City 3, Hamilton Accies 0.